Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. B&B spoilers. Katie Logan races to rat out Poppy. Cliffhanger Friday on The Bold and the Beautiful did not disappoint this week, and we have a lot of questions. Katie Logan, Heather Tom, paid the other woman in Bill Spencer's Don Diamond life a visit and dropped a bomb on Poppy Nozawa, Romy Parks. Katie finally knows about Poppy and Tom stars Clint Howard link, and Bold and the Beautiful is about to get God. Keep reading to find out what's coming up next on B&B soap spoilers ahead. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Katie Logan learns Poppy Nozawa's secret. The Bold and the Beautiful viewers knew it would only be a matter of time before Katie Logan cracked the case and figured out that Poppy was sleeping with Tom Starr and Bill Spencer at the same time, 2 decades ago. Now that Katie has the dirt, B&B spoilers say she will make a beeline to spill the tea to Bill Spencer. Katie knew deep down there was something off with Bill's new baby mama. Poppy Nozawa turned white as a ghost when Katie accused her of being a murderer and faking Luna Nozawa's, Lisa Yamada, paternity test. B&B spoilers. Is Katie Logan in serious trouble? Is Poppy even going to let Katie leave the Spencer mansion and risk her secret getting exposed? Poppy Nozawa is at the top of the Il Giardino killer suspect list, for obvious reasons. If Luna's mom is a cold-blooded killer, Katie is in grave danger. Poppy may have killed poor Hollis to keep her secret. She's not going to spare Katie's life. Next week, Will Spencer, Crew Morrow, is set to make his big return from boarding school. Hopefully his big return isn't because someone tried to kill Katie, or she vanishes into thin air. His return certainly coincides with some big drama at the Spencer mansion. Do you think Katie will make it to Bill Spencer to rat Poppy out? Or did she just cross a killer? Let us know what you think in the comments below, and keep checking back here on Soap Opera Spy for more B&B spoilers, news and soap updates. Katie Logan had always been a steady force in the Logan family, a beacon of resilience and strength. But this time her resolve was tested like never before. The usually serene Forrester mansion was now a whirlpool of secrets and scandals, and at the heart of it was a woman named Poppy. Poppy had sashayed into Los Angeles with an air of mystery and a smile that hid more than it revealed. She had quickly embedded herself in the lives of the Forresters and Logans, charming everyone with her wit and elegance. But Katie sensed there was more to Poppy than met the eye. Her instincts, honed by years of navigating the treacherous waters of love and betrayal, screamed that Poppy was trouble. It all began innocuously enough. Poppy had been introduced as a distant relative of a Forrester associate, seeking a fresh start in the City of Angels. She quickly found a job at Forrester Creations, thanks to her impressive resume and undeniable charisma. But Katie couldn't shake the feeling that Poppy's arrival was too convenient, too perfectly timed. One evening, while Katie was organizing some files in the office, she overheard a conversation between Poppy and a mysterious man. Hidden in the shadows, she strained to hear their hushed tones. Words like plan, secret, and soon floated through the air, sending chills down her spine. Her heart pounded as she realized that Poppy was not who she seemed to be. There was a plot afoot, and it threatened to unravel the lives of those she loved. Determined to uncover the truth, Katie began to dig into Poppy's past. She enlisted the help of a private investigator who unearthed some startling information. Poppy's real name was not Poppy at all. It was Penelope Hart, a con artist with a string of aliases and a history of manipulation. She had left a trail of broken lives and empty bank accounts across the country. Armed with this knowledge, Katie knew she had to act fast. Poppy's charm had already begun to ensnare Bill Spencer, Katie's ex-husband and the father of her son. Bill was known for his shrewd business acumen, but when it came to women, his heart often overruled his head. Katie couldn't bear the thought of Bill falling victim to Poppy's deceit, nor could she allow her family to be torn apart by yet another scandal. Katie's first move was to confide in her sister Brooke. They met at Il Giardino, a favorite haunt where they could talk without fear of eavesdroppers. Brooke listened intently as Katie laid out her suspicions and the evidence she had gathered. The look of shock on Brooke's face mirrored Katie's own when she had first discovered the truth. "We have to stop her," Brooke said, her voice resolute. "But we need to be careful. Poppy's clever, and if she realizes we're onto her, who knows what she'll do." Katie nodded, her mind racing. They needed a plan, and they needed it fast. They decided to gather more concrete evidence before confronting Poppy. Brooke would keep an eye on Poppy at work, while Katie continued her investigation with the help of the private eye. Days turned into a blur of clandestine meetings and whispered conversations. Katie's nights were sleepless, her mind filled with scenarios of how Poppy might retaliate if she discovered their plans. But the more they dug, the more dirt they uncovered. Poppy had been embezzling funds from Forrester Creations, siphoning money into a hidden account. It was the smoking gun they needed. Armed with this damning evidence, Katie and Brooke decided it was time to bring their findings to Ridge Forrester, the head of the company and a man they both trusted implicitly. They arranged a meeting in Ridge's office after hours, making sure Poppy wouldn't suspect anything. As Katie laid out the evidence before Ridge, she watched the myriad emotions flicker across his face: disbelief, anger, and finally, determination. Ridge was not a man to be trifled with, and when he realized the extent of Poppy's betrayal, he vowed to take her down. "We need to confront her, but we have to be smart about it," Ridge said, his voice steely. "If we go in guns blazing, she might slip away. We need to catch her red-handed." Katie agreed. They formulated a plan to set a trap for Poppy, luring her into a situation where she would incriminate herself. They decided to use a fake financial deal, one that Poppy couldn't resist. Ridge would pretend to offer her a lucrative investment opportunity, and they would monitor her every move. The day of the sting operation arrived, and Katie's nerves were frayed. She watched from a hidden room as Poppy sauntered into Ridge's office, her smile as radiant as ever. Ridge played his part perfectly, laying out the details of the fake deal. Poppy's eyes gleamed with greed as she took the bait. As soon as Poppy transferred the stolen funds into the fake account, Katie and Ridge burst into the room, flanked by security. Poppy's face went from confident to panicked in an instant. She tried to talk her way out of it, but the evidence was irrefutable. The game was up. Ridge called the police, and as Poppy was led away in handcuffs, Katie felt a wave of relief wash over her. She had done it. She had protected her family and saved Forrester Creations from a cunning con artist, but more than that, she had reaffirmed her own strength and resilience. In the aftermath, as the dust settled, Katie stood on the balcony of the Forrester mansion, gazing out at the city lights. Brooke joined her, and together they reflected on the whirlwind of events that had unfolded. "You did good, Katie," Brooke said, her voice filled with pride. "You saved us all." Katie smiled, a sense of peace settling over her. "We did it together, and we'll always stand together, no matter what." As they stood side by side, the Logan sisters knew that no matter what challenges lay ahead, they would face them with the same unwavering courage and determination, and for now, that was enough.